What's up, you guys? Welcome back to Sweet Beat TV. I'm your host, Sienna Leone, and today I am so excited to say I am joined by the hilarious Esther Povitsky. Hi, Esther. Thank you so much for joining me.
Hi, Sienna. Thank you for having me.
Oh my goodness, I'm honored you're here today, and I want to just congratulate you on your new movie, Drugstore June.
Thank you. I'm so excited that you watched it and enjoyed it. That makes me so happy.
I mean, it was quite the movie, quite the cast, and June is quite the complex character here. So I want to dive in here. Tell me all things about June.
So, June is obviously extremely based on me, and I know it's crazy that I'm not too ashamed to share that. Look, I am 35. I am a true millennial, but I am a part of this culture of millennials who think we're Gen Zs
Right.
because we have all of their bad qualities. And so that's sort of how I feel about June. Like, she does have a lot of these typical Gen Z qualities that, everyone hates, but that's just kind of how I identify. And she's kind of selfish, and she can't get over her ex-boyfriend and is really not afraid to let the world know that she's just fully stalking him, which I may or may not also have done for many years. And, she's just kind of living that loser girl lifestyle and is just kind of digging her heels in every chance she can.
Okay, so I really need to know, do you have a as sensitive as a stomach than June does in this? Does Esther, the real life Esther, have a sensitive stomach like June?
I would say that both Esther and June actually don't have sensitive stomachs. They just eat like
A lot.
too bad and not great, and that hurts their stomachs. But yeah, like, I have a strong stomach. I just sometimes mess it up because I made bad choices, and that's not my stomach's fault.
You and me both there. Seriously, you and me both. But I want to look at this because, as I was watching Drugstore June, I was like, and then I'm familiar with you, I'm familiar with your content, etc. So I was like, is this acting for you, or did this character come so easy? Tell me about that. Like, because obviously we see June being this wannabe influencer. So what was that also like? What was that study? Were you creeping your favorite influencers? Was it, kind of mocking them as well, right?
I would say that playing June is very much playing myself,
Right.
or at least a version of myself that is really there, like, yeah, I feel a lot like a loser who lives at home with their parents, and I just sort of leaned into that version of myself, which I have to say, like, even for roles that are much different that I didn't write, that's kind of like how my performances always go. It's like it's a version of me, and if it's not, then I can't really do it.
Totally. Absolutely. Now, I want to just talk about this cast that we're going to be seeing in Drugstore June. Because for me, I was like, did I just walk into the Comedy Store? Like, oh my goodness. It's literally like Bobby Lee to Jackie Sandler, Bill Burr, Brittany Ferlin to Trevor Wallace, Bad Baby. When I saw Bad Baby, I was like, what? To Steph as the bartender. I mean, this cast is just so top notch of just the best comedians in our time right now. So, curating this cast list, getting everyone on board, walk me through that.
Yeah, so I think, like, me and our director Nick Goosen and our producers, like, we really felt like we wanted to cast who we would want to see in a big movie. And there's all these hilarious people who have been doing stand-up at the Comedy Store, like you said, and have been in podcasting the last decade, in this business with us. And we're like, they belong in movies. Like, we need to put them in. Why are we, like, going to even go through the process of auditioning actors? Like, no, I love actors, but just for this movie, this project, it felt like, cast your friends, cast the people that you know. And that doesn't mean just cast someone because they're your friend. Like, they have to also be hilarious and right for the role, and that was just so easy and fun to do. And I also, when I see a movie, like, I love to be like, wait, where do I know them from? Like, I love that. I don't want it to just be someone I don't know. And so this movie, if I always say, like, if people have been paying attention in the comedy scene and the podcasting scene the last 10 years, like, they're gonna have a lot of fun with the cameos.
Absolutely. And Esther, can we just talk about, I mean, one of my biggest role models growing up, iCarly. I mean, we see a Miranda Cosgrove. I mean, getting her on this, that totally threw me. I was like, is that Miranda Cosgrove?
Oh my God.
Serious.
That's so cool. Yeah, I met her in COVID through a mutual friend, Whitney Cummings, and we just like hit it off. I love her so much. She's so much like has the personality of a comedian, in my opinion. Like, she's really self-deprecating and she's really self-aware in a way that just makes her the most hysterical person to know. And she's so cool, and creatively we're so in sync. And I worked on her show, the iCarly reboot, for 2 seasons as a consultant. And then when this movie, like when we were shooting it, I was like, Miranda, you have to play this part. And she was so down, and she was so good in it, and it was really fun to work with her.
Well, I'm so excited, and I'm happy this interview is coming out after the release of Drugstore June, because there's so many Easter eggs, there's so many surprises in this one, and I think it really keeps us as the viewers captivated and on our toes. So you guys did an amazing job. Congratulations.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate it.
It was really amazing. But last question here before we wrap up, but you're hilarious. I've been a fan of you for so long, but this character, June, coming out of this, Esther, what would you say to June, looking at this movie back, or just being able to play this character? What is something you'd say to her?
Oh, I would say don't change. I would say just keep going through life this weird way and just see what happens, because I think she'll stumble along into something new every couple months, and it'll keep her busy. And why not? It's like, why does June need to rush into like having a baby, or as I say, while pregnant, but I'm like, June should just keep messing up, keep bombing. That's the advice they give stand-up comics when they first start. Go around town and bomb. Like, that's what I want to see June do. I want to just see her go keep failing.
Hey, to me, being cool or being weird is very cool. Okay, so I love to see June in this quirky, weird, just bringing this character to life. So you did a great job, Esther. So congratulations to you.
Thank you so much, Sienna, and enjoy your stay at your grandma's house.
Thank you so much, and everyone at home. February 23rd, Drugstore June is out in select theaters. You will not want to miss this from Esther and this amazing cast, so go check it out. Thank you so much for your time today.